with the thing. Okay. Almost ready. Almost ready. Okay. Let's get this a little higher. Don't want to go too high. Should be fine. Should be fine. Okay. Let me. Oh, wait. I'll do that. And I'll do that. Okay, let's see who's around. We're back, guys. We're back. We've moved. We have changed locations. I know we don't have a setting yet. We don't have a setup yet, but we're gonna need a little more time until. We're gonna need a little more time until. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay. We're going to need a little more time until we have everything set up. Isekai with Fate. Isekai with Fate budget. I don't know many isekais with Fate's budget. How you doing, Ethan? How you doing, Harold? New room? Yes, we have a new room, but as you can see, there is nothing behind me because we have not yet assembled all of the furniture. So, quick update. We have moved. Still a lot left to do. So I apologize for not being live for a little bit, not too long. And today we're going to talk about food. Which anime chef is your favorite? What's a good anime about heaven and hell? Well, today we're talking about food. So we can talk Hell's Kitchen. We could talk anime style Hell's Kitchen if you want. So like the anime version of Gordon Ramsay, if that's what we want to do. I think Food Wars could probably get close to that. That's what I want. Isekai with Fate. Well, here's the thing. There's not that many series with Fate level budget. I don't. There's not that many series that look like that. So I don't know. The gym guy. Yes, I am a gym guy. What do I think about Hunt? So guys, read the titles, look at the green screen. Like I set things up for a reason, right? Today, it's a food stream. I'm not cooking today. I'm not doing a cooking live stream. We don't have that set up for today. We're talking about your favorite chefs of anime. We're talking about your favorite meals, favorite cooking shows, Dungeon Meshi, Food Wars, Campfire Cooking. Could count One Piece in there because there's quite a few good cooks in there. Would I eat Meliodas' cooking? No. Because we all know Meliodas' cooking looks decent, but tastes bad. So, it doesn't matter how it looks if it tastes terrible. Yes, if I had to pick a chef, it would be Sanji. And thank you, Sam, for the heart. I appreciate that. So you pick Soma. What about Soma's dad? Because Soma's dad also has red hair, and he's a pretty good cook, too. What anime I note that the prompt says, which anime cook would you want? Campfire cooking is so yes, campfire cooking. Campfire cooking is definitely high on my list as a cozy show. The cooking does look good, and it is one of the more realistic cooking shows, I think, because like aside from the goblin meat and the dragon meat and all the fantastical foods that they use, the dishes are actually pretty straightforward. Sanji for sure. Yeah, I'd probably go with Sanji as well. The Breakfast in Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, you know what? Interesting pick. But fair enough. Spin for me. I don't have the wheel out. We have a theme of the day. The theme of the day is cooking. So if you want me to spin the wheel, I'm just gonna pick a food-based show. So let's pick. I'm gonna pick Dungeon Meshi. It's one of the better cooking shows out there. How to pass an exam in which you didn't study? You go study. How many animes do I watch in total? Close to 1,000 now. Oh, yep. Charmy from Black Clover. She is indeed a good cook. Even though she technically uses her magic to summon sheep that do her cooking. Still counts. And the food heals you. And re-energizes you. Ghibli cooking looks realistic. Well, I mean, to be fair, Ghibli's animation across the board looks pretty good. What are we talking about? If you read the title of the stream right there, or wherever it is on your screen, which anime cook would you want? Which anime cook or meal? Be fair, or meal from said cook would you want the most? And if you forgot like who the cooks are, it's fine. The ramen guy from Naruto, I couldn't say no to ramen 100%. I love ramen as well. So what are we talking about? There's a green screen to explain exactly that. Who's anime cooking specifically do you want the most? But Soma's cooking is actually accurate. I'm a cook. I mean, I'm not a master. I'm not that good of a cook. I'm decent, so I'm not going to pretend I could do what they do in Food Wars. You ever played Bully Scholarship Edition? I actually have. It doesn't show upon. So here's the thing: the title on. Let me explain. The TikTok has a green screen. YouTube only has a title. So because like I cannot set up a green screen on YouTube Shorts from my phone. I'm just not able to do that. So it's a setup limitation. I do what I can. Yes, Francois, Dr. Stone. She is indeed a good cook, 100%. You know what? Underrated call. Underrated call. Because I don't know how many people will actually remember to pick her. I don't think she's my top choice, but fair enough. I don't switch room every stream. I told you guys I was moving. I gave you plenty of notice. You're from Spy Family. Okay. I haven't seen her cook very much. I've only seen the first season. Nothing really blew me away, but I'll take your word on it. A Ratatouille. Okay, fair. All right. You know what? I'll take any fictional. Oh, that was a joke. Okay. But we can take any fictional chef for that matter. Meliodas, you're insane. Mahiro from Angel Next Door. I mean, okay. I mean, that's cute. You're getting little bentos and stuff. All right, fair enough. I need a great anime to get my mind off of how much money I lost sports betting. Well, next time you'll learn your lesson, I guess. What if I cook? I mean, that's fair. Are you fiction? Toby, are you real? Are you an anime character? Or a fictional character? Okay, you know, Bon can cook, absolutely 100%. Bon's a good cook. He is. He would cook, and then because Meliodas can't cook to save his life. His food just looks good. They need Bon. Your brain is fictional? Good to know. I agree. Tonyo from JoJo's. I don't think I've gotten that far into JoJo's. I've only seen the first 4 parts. I don't remember any exceptionally good cooks. Watari was bringing L some bomb food. I mean, the food in Death Note is just nothing in there blew me away. Like when I think delicious food, I don't think of Death Note. Give me Sanji just because. I mean, you know what? That's fair. Again, Sanji's gonna probably be the most common pick, but like it's a valid pick. He's that guy. I love your content. Thank you. Seen the abridged? No, I don't watch abridged series typically. I've seen like 1 or 2. Seen like a bit of Dragon Ball abridged. I just don't have time for abridged content. No, I do not fast. The ramen guy from Naruto. So yes, he does make good ramen, and I do love ramen. Ramen is probably one of my favorite foods during when I want something light. Which ability is cooler? I don't really care for Infinity or Ultra. I mean, I guess if it's just cooler looking, maybe Ultra Instinct, I guess. Pudding and the other cooks from Big Mom's territory. So, like, they're all good. They're all good cooks. But Sanji's clearly a better cook than all of them. Like, we saw that play out. We know Sanji's the better cook there. But if you want their cooking specifically, that's fine, too. Yes, I play D&D weekly. Which is your favorite Sharingan? The regular... Oh, I don't really care about the... I don't have a favorite Mangekyo of Sharingan, unless you're talking like a design. Even then... It's not something I ever thought about. Sanji's a weak character. I disagree in every facet. Like, I just completely disagree with that statement in every category. Whether you're talking about his sense of morals, his integrity, his physical strength, that's just a bad take. Charmy's a good cook for numerous reasons, so again, fair enough. Zeph is a perfectly valid. I'm actually surprised it took that long for someone to say Zeph. So you know what? Fair. We actually don't know if Sanji has surpassed Zeph at this point. On your screen, is there some chat I'm missing? Some things people would say. So no, there's two chats. So just a reminder: we have the YouTube chat and we have the TikTok chat, and then we have the Twitch chat, but that's exclusively for our gaming streams. Which will be live there tomorrow. But right now we have two chats. My PC is very good cook. Oh, if your PC is cooking, that might be a problem. I've heard Pokemon tastes good. I mean, they do technically eat Pokemon, so that is true. I've made the pseudo pork wrap from Food Wars and the ginger pork from Campfire Cooking. I'd have to go see for okay, Campfire Cooking. But you just compared like two specific recipes. So like, I think in that case, fair enough. Because I haven't gone that far where I've started cooking their food yet. Wonksy, the guy who used ramen kempo. Oh, the guy who used ramen kempo? I don't want booger look, man, I don't want, nah, that's, I mean, look, can he cook? Technically, yes, but I don't want no snot noodles. And that's just an out there pick. On episode 454 of One Piece, should I be excited? I mean, my opinion is if you're enjoying a series, why wouldn't you be excited? I would like to try Chi-Chi's cooking. I mean, yeah, she was able to cook for Goku would eat everything, but I'm sure she's good. No doubt it's probably Luffy. Are you saying you want Luffy's cooking? Because Luffy's cooking is, like, inedible. Like, you can't even eat it. Like, when he tried to cook, he literally ruined everything. He nearly killed his crew. Thoughts on Jack of All Trades and its potential? It's average. It's an average show. Maybe slightly better than average. Hi from India. Do I know Viral Kohli? Nope. No idea what that is. I would want Itachi to cook for me. I mean, he's a smart guy, but, when it comes to literal cooking in the kitchen, not sure why he would be your top choice. Is it because you just like the guy and want to see him cook? Or because you want to see him in a wholesome setting where he's not massacring people? I would love a cup of ramen from Uncle Ira. A cup of tea. A cup of tea. I mean, fair. It's not like a fancy meal or anything. It's just tea, but it'd be a damn good cup of tea. I want Joe's cooking. Which Joe are you specifically referring to? Congrats on the new place. Thank you, Husan. First time in your life, tell us something about yourself. I like food more than anything in the world. Food is the most important thing to me. Senshi? Wait, who's Senshi again? What's Iroh's favorite tea? I know, did he say his favorite tea? I know he's named a few different specific teas. I don't remember offhand what jasmine tea. That could be it. That might have been it. Who am I? I'm just some random anime fan on the internet who likes talking about various things, from who's your favorite anime villain to villains you agree with to like who's your favorite fictional cook. He likes all the tea. I also am a big fan of tea, mostly fruity teas, citrusy teas. Sanji's cooking some fire seafood. Yes, absolutely 100%, and I love seafood. I mean, ginseng tea is fire too. My favorite anime villain is Doflamingo. I mean, today we're talking about cooks, and not in the metaphorical sense, not like hypothetical cooking. We're talking like literal cooking, and I don't see Doflamingo being a master chef. Where am I? I am somewhere. Virat Cole has more followers than LeBron James. I don't care. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, Like it doesn't matter. Your follower count doesn't matter. Uh, you have a big mouth. I mean, thank you. Do you have an obsession with my mouth, or is that all? Is Ben 10 worth the watch? I mean, we're talking about cooking, guys. You guys are not able to stay on track, are you? But yes, Ben 10 is good. Green shirt dude, forgot his name, but oh yes, that is Udoka Udoka. Campfire Cooking. He's from Campfire Cooking. Very good cook. I love his stuff. I love his stuff because you could actually do most of what he does. Just you have to swap out dragon meat or whatever for something you could actually get. I dropped One Piece after 4 episodes. Congratulations. Do I watch Dream? I don't know what that is. What's up, champ? How's my day? Busy, very busy. What's up with the egg fried rice thing? I cooked like instructions and still don't get the restaurant taste. I don't know what video you used. I don't know if you made any alternatives. Maybe you just did it wrong. Maybe I would need more context than that, man. I don't know. But it's pretty easy to make good egg fried rice. Hachan the octopus. Okay, Hachan. Okay, he makes good takoyaki. Hachan does make good takoyaki, and I love some takoyaki. Dream is a famous Minecraft. Oh, that Dream. Okay, I know who he is. They meet fighting each other with legs, blonde hair, secret child of... What are we talking about? I take Soma. I mean, the only reason I would hesitate to take a Food Wars cook is because if you're eating the food from Food Wars, do you also experience the side effects of Food Wars? Like, are your clothes going to explode? Because that seems, or get blown off your body, because that seems really annoying. What about Restaurant to Another World? I've seen it. It's not going to be my top pick. I think other options have better looking food. If that's your favorite, then fine. I still think that Food Wars has the best looking food, but I think I'd want Sanji's cooking the most. I'll take the Food Wars cooking just because I want my clothes to fly off. I mean, you know what? If that's what you want, you do you, man. I don't want that. It seems really impractical. But okay. Brock's Jelly Donuts. I'm actually not that huge into donuts. I'll have a donut on extraordinarily rare occasions. I think I've had donuts one time in the last 20 years, 30 years. Yeah, probably in around 20 years. I would want Rios as a cook. Kenshi cook, I dropped DXD. My friend called my gay because I said JoJo's is peak. Okay. So one, that take makes no sense, and two, why do you care? Biryani or burgers? I don't think I've had biryani personally. One donut in the last 20. Yeah, roughly. I don't like donuts that much. Probably anything from Tonyo. I haven't met Tonyo yet. Delicious in Dungeon, perfectly valid. I want the chef's ramen so yes, Ichiraku ramen, perfectly valid. Lots of people are picking it. Totally understandable. I love ramen as well. How do I remember what it tastes like? What donuts taste like? I know I don't like donuts. They make me feel terrible. You or Luffy, which is a better cook? Me by far. Have you seen the episode where Luffy tries to cook? Did you see that episode? Because it doesn't go well. I also think that the clothes blowing off is just an illustration of the... Yes, but it's also yes, but it's also for comedic effect, for drama, for entertainment, because it's funny. But, yes, it's all... There's multiple reasons why that's a thing. Also because of who the director of that particular series was. Tonyo is a person, not a food. Okay. Who's a better cook, you or Zoro? Again, me. Zoro doesn't cook. He doesn't cook anything. Is the gourmet hunters in Hunter x Hunter? Okay, you know what? Fair. I am, you know what? Good call. Because their whole life is food. That is their thing. Codename can... there's no... Wait, I don't think Jimmy Neutron or Kids Next Door do any cooking. Camera seems smooth. Actually, it seems a little bit off today. I think it's because the lighting in here is not that good. I still have a lot of setting up to do. I'm sorry if the camera and the lighting in the background is kind of off. I still have a lot of setting up to do, so forgive me for that. Have I had any Indian food? Of course I've had Indian food. Can't remember the names of every dish I've had, but definitely yes. The ramen guy from Naruto. Lots of ramen picks, which are perfectly valid. Have I, who is a better cook, you or Zoro? Do I know Demon Slayer? Yes. But there's also not that much cooking in Demon Slayer, I don't think. My goat Sanji, perfectly valid. He's probably my pick as well. I think Luffy's the best. Okay, then you know what? You're probably going to die. I'm just saying, either you're not going to be able to eat his food, or you're just going to starve to death. Because we've seen Luffy cook. Toriko, I was waiting for someone to pick Toriko. Because even though I haven't seen the series, I have seen the One Piece Dragon Ball Toriko crossover, so I know where that's from. The guy from Campfire Cooking, again, fantastic pick. Do you have a favorite dish from Campfire Cooking, though? Who cooks in Seven Deadly Sins? So technically, there's two cooks. There's Meliodas, who cooks food that looks good but tastes awful, and then there's Bon, and Bon is actually the good cook. Have I seen Black Clover? Yes, I have. So we're just going to ignore Charmy. Multiple people have picked Charmy. I've read out Charmy's name at least 3 or 4 times so far. And those are just the comments that I've read. So no, there's lots of people picking Charmy. She's not my top pick, but I totally understand picking her. Meliodas' cooking is just... you want to experience cooking that makes you feel physically ill. Good to know. Who is the best cook you could feasibly beat in a cook-off? The best cook that I could beat. So that we have to pick okay, if we're doing that, then we'd have to pick a character that we actually see try to cook. Obviously, I can beat Luffy. That's obvious. If we're talking Shion from Reincarnated as a Slime before she got her new ability, which spoiler warning for Reincarnated as a Slime. Shion gets a power which makes all of her food taste good, regardless of how what she does. Before she gets that ability, I could beat her because my food won't kill people. So there's that. I can beat that. I'm not beating anyone from Food Wars. Let's be realistic. I'm Campfire. No, I'm not beating Madoka. Trying to think. Dungeon Meshi, I can't beat I'm not better than Dungeon Meshi cooking. That's the thing. All the cooks that I can think of are either really, really ridiculously good or terrible. Would you eat anything from Orihime? Probably, yeah. Orihime is fine. I think her cooking is fine, right? I'm sorry, Sam. I'm not a power scaler. I'm not trying to ignore your comment or put you. But also, you're spamming quite a bit. You've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You sent the same comment 10 times. That's spamming and rude and annoying. But that aside, I'm sorry. I'm not a power scaler. It's just not what I do. Oda cooks better than anyone. Different kind of cooking, but yes. Ramen from Naruto. Again, lots of picks for Naruto. Perfectly valid. Echinda's from ReZero's tea. I don't know if someone mentioned Iroh's tea before. If we're going tea here, then I'm going Iroh. The udon cook from the 7th episode of Demon Slayer. I don't think there's anything in Demon Slayer that really blew me away cooking wise. I mean, okay. Guys, okay, are we good? Okay, chat, are we... let's see. Brock, Brock! Yo, Brock can cook. Brock can cook. Okay, good. Okay, YouTube's back. Fantastic. The cook from Toriko. Yes, Toriko can definitely cook. Okay, good. Because I got a phone call. So I just want to make sure that everything was fine. You should low-key read the new Boruto manga. I mean, is there any food in it? Because right now we're talking about food. Where do I think the all blue is? So, it's not about where it is. It's about the current situation. Right now there is no all blue. The all blue is going to be a matter of... It'd be a spoiler. because there are pretty strong theories to suggest what needs to happen for the four oceans to cross stream for that to happen. Uh, and I tend to be a believer in that theory. I just don't want to spoil anything. Which is Robin's favorite drink? I don't remember. I remember Sanji serving it to her. I just don't remember what it was. I would want Levi to cook for me. He seems like a good cook. Levi could probably cook. I know he's good at cleaning. Do we ever? I don't think we see Levi cook though. How you doing, Devilish? Have I watched Banana Fish? No, I have not. It'd be cool to visit the town from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Uh, I mean, because food would rain from the sky. I mean, it sounds like heaven to me, but it also depends on, like, am I going to get crushed by a giant sandwich? Is that what's going to happen? Because I mean, if I'm going to die, getting crushed by a giant sandwich makes sense. The donuts, rice balls from I mean, rice balls is fine. I like rice balls. I wouldn't be like my top pick though. I mean, I like rice as much as that. I probably like rice more than most people. Devilish, you don't need to lie and say it's a nice looking apartment. I literally haven't set up anything. You can't see anything. You don't need to lie. Give me Mukoda from Campfire Cooking. Absolutely 100% perfectly valid. Perfectly valid pick. I just finished Code Geass. What to watch next? Well, right now we're talking about food, so my recommendation will be Dungeon Meshi. Plus her sheep are master chefs. I mean, yes, we're talking... You're talking Charmy from Black Clover. Yes, her magic is literally cooking. I think Luffy and Zoro do know how to cook, but they cook meat all the time with fire. No, so we actually know that they can't cook, especially Luffy, because there's an instance in the Whole Cake Island arc where Luffy attempts to cook, and it does not go well at all. I mean, it could not physically go any worse. And Zoro would get lost and forget where he would either lose the food or get lost and not know where the food is after that. Denji's a good cook. I don't remember. Does he cook? I'm trying to remember. Do we see Denji cooking? I don't remember. Soma's the best. Soma's really good, but I don't think Soma's objectively not the best, even in his verse. Like, he's a good cook. I don't think he's the best. I would want you to cook for me. I mean, currently I don't really have any food here. I have rice and I have oatmeal. So unless you want a really boring dish with all carbs, he does and he will in the final chapter of How do you know what's in the final chapter of Chainsaw Man? I don't think the manga's done. Nearly finished the Chimera arc. Very nice. You're catching up there. I'll go with Charmy. Perfectly fine. Trying to think of what she even made. I remember I remember Charmy cooking. I just forget the dishes she actually cooked. I will eat that. Sure. Okay. You just want rice and oatmeal. Okay. That's fine. Do I think Elle could cook? Probably. I don't think he can. I mean, maybe. He's a smart guy, but I don't think I don't see him being a master chef. I don't see Elle being the best cook. The candy from Jimmy Neutron. I'm trying to remember what episode you're referring to, because I did watch Jimmy Neutron. Imagine if all of them came together to cook besides Sanji. I mean, why would you exclude Sanji from that? If you're bringing all the best chefs together, why not include Sanji in that? I would want Watashi to cook. I think that was his name. I don't know who Watashi is. I might need a refresher. Or maybe you made a mistake. I'll eat everything Yukihiro Soma makes. Okay, you're going to have no clothes left because they're all going to explode. Is Bleach and Inuyasha worth watching? I dropped Inuyasha. I think Bleach was great. Maybe the Ichiraku ramen guy. So yeah, lots of people like Ichiraku ramen. I think ramen's great. I'm a huge ramen fan. I know all the best ramen places in my area, or at least most of them. That guy from JoJo's Part 4 who made water taste good. I'm trying to. Was this? Oh wait, because I watched JoJo's Part 4. The guy who made water taste good. What episode was that? Was that like early in the series? Yeah, early in the season. The guy from Death Note. Watery. Okay, watery makes more sense. Okay, the guy from Death Note. If you mean L or Light, I don't see either of them being that good at cooking. I mean, maybe Light can cook something pretty decent. I don't see him being a master chef. The black-haired girl from Black Clover, Charmy. So yes, a lot of people are picking Charmy. Emiya is the best too. Do I watch today menus for the Emiya family? I have not. But I know who Emiya is. Thank you, Walooms, for the 5 GGs. I really appreciate that. Welcome in, Chainsaw Man. Hisoka. When do we see Hisoka cook anything? Akira from Food Wars for the flavors. Okay, at least we're getting someone else. A lot of people pick Soma. No one's picking the other characters from Food Wars, so that's refreshing. My grandma's cooking solos. Is your grandma an anime character, though? Is your grandma an anime character or a fictional character? Maybe she is. I don't know. Luffy's cooking is poison. Bon is a good cook for sure. Hisoka wouldn't be exactly. Hisoka would not be cooking food. I'm sure he could. I'm sure Hisoka is a competent cook. I just don't see him being like a master chef. Do I think Mello could cook Jello with a fellow? I was trying to think of a catchy rhyme to respond with, but my brain did not cooperate. I'll just say yes. Bobbits will take over the world. Okay. Thorfinn's mom. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Unexpected poll. Coming back to home cooked meals after I don't know how many years. Fair enough. Your Forger for sure. Let's see how it tastes. People have commented Yor. I don't remember what her cooking looks like. Lloyd Forger's supposed to be a really good cook. I wouldn't be surprised if Lloyd can cook. He seems like a man who knows how to cook. Why are you... What? No, okay. Why would you want Caesar as a cook? Why do you want Caesar as a cook from One Piece? He's going to poison your food. Charmy, it can literally provide you with buffs. Yeah, it's true. That is true. Chi-Chi is a valid pick. Household cooking is always fire. I think Mighty Otaku could cook Jello. Actually, I do have Jello in the cupboard. I legit do have a pack of Jello in the cupboard. It's terrible. Yours is bad at cooking only because she's strong. Okay, so she's not a good cook. I guess some people just have like a housewife mommy thing and they just want to see her cook. Caesar and Caesar would be... Why would you want Caesar to be cook? Why would you want Caesar to be a cook? No, I think that's terrible. You should watch Babbitts. It's a good show. I don't know what it is. Erina Nakari for me. Okay, Erina I think is actually potentially a better cook than Soma if you finished the last season. Tonyo from JoJo's. Who's Tonyo? I don't think I met Tonyo. Okay, Luffy is not a take. I'm sorry, it's not a hot take. If you want to starve to death, then okay, pick Luffy. Aizen would be a good cook if he manipulated the food. Aizen can't manipulate food in that sense. He would just put you under hypnosis so you think the food tastes good. Law could probably cook, honestly. I like the foods on Food Wars more than the others because it's more realistic. I mean, because I'm just saying, there's other shows that do realistic cooking. I mean, there's no yes, you can't go to the store and get dragon meat or like ogre or whatever, but everything else about how they cook is pretty reasonable. I bet Soma, Maiko, and Hinatsuru would be good at cooking, mostly Hinatsuru though. I forget who most of those are, or I just don't know who they are. What happened to Goldie Roger not died when it happened in One Piece? What are you talking about? Roger is dead by the time One Piece starts. Would you rather Aizen manipulating your taste in food to be good or eating something mid? I am probably one of the least picky eaters you will ever find. Like, I could open. My friends were freaking out at me yesterday because I literally opened a can of peas and just ate the peas. Like, I didn't heat them up. I literally just opened a can of peas and ate the can of peas. And they were freaking out at me. And I thought it was good. So, like, I don't know. I'm not picky. What type of food could Dr. Vegapunk cook? He literally invented machines to just, like, produce good food. We actually, well, so, if Vegapunk, the thing is it Vegapunk's cooking if he built a machine that cooks the food, or does he have to go to the kitchen and cook it himself? Because, like, how are we counting that? Tonyo is the best cook from JoJo's Part 4. He gave the healing food to the hen users in Okuyasu. I just forget. Maybe that was an earlier part of Season 4, and I'm just forgetting about it. Frankie? When does Frankie cook anything? I got a feeling that Gaimon from One Piece would be a good... Well, Gaimon pretty much lived in solitude on an island, so he's got to eat something. I'd hope he's a good cook, otherwise it's going to be a tough time. Yes, you are, it's true. Zayden, you are spamming, so please stop that. Also, this isn't a power scaling channel, I'm sorry. Not trying to put you down in any, I'm not trying to be mean at all. Just, it's not what I do. Do I think Zoro would be a good cook? No. I do not think he'd be a good cook at all. Not even a little bit. The pizza from a Goofy movie? Oh my god, oh, that might be the poll of the day. That might be the poll of the pizza from the Goofy movie. Please tell me people remember that. That is a poll. That's a poll. Oh my god. That's a 10 on, no, that's a 15 on 10 poll. That's not a cook. I mean, someone cooked it. Someone cooked it. So it counts or something. I don't know who made it. The greatest pizza chef in the world probably made that pizza. Fair enough. I think All Might is a good cook. I don't see it. Nah, the pizza from the Goofy movie is an amazing poll. That's genius. That's genius. The octopus guy from, yeah, so that's Hachi. Hachi's Takoyaki shop. Okay, so you mean from Campfire Cooking? Yes, Campfire Cooking. Perfectly valid pick. A lot of people are picking Madoka. Sato's a good cook. Sato. Who is Sato again? Sorry. From MHA. Okay. Okay, true. Yes, he can cook. It's not gonna be my top pick though. Like, fine, but not my top pick. I envision Denji cooking. I mean, he could probably make like something. I just don't see it. Whis would be a good cook. I don't see Whis being that good of a cook because otherwise he wouldn't be so desperate to go to Earth and get Bulma's cooking, Bulma's food every chance he gets. I don't think he's that good of a cook. Also, they're blown away by instant ramen, and if you can't make something better than instant ramen, you're probably not that good of a cook. I know that's just a meme, like they take the most luxurious foods and they still prefer instant ramen, which, fair enough, I do like instant ramen. Bond's definitely a better cook than Escanor. Escanor's gonna burn everything. Yamaha would probably... You mean Yamcha? Yamcha. I mean... Yamcha could probably cook better than Vegeta. I see Yamcha being a better cook than Vegeta. Yeah, can you stop spamming, dude? Please? Like, it's not hard. Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, and Luffy would be amazing cooks. We know objectively they're all terrible cooks. What are you doing? The people from Delicious... Yeah, Dungeon Meshi, it's all good. Everything from Dungeon Meshi is edible. You can eat a suit of armor in there. How good would Dio cook? Do we see Dio cook? Actually, don't tell me. I don't think I've seen Dio cook yet. My food is burnt. Who decided that? My food is burnt. Who decided that? Oh, God. Oh, man. Great line. They would be amazing. We literally see how bad they are at cooking. Vegeta can't crack an egg. Luffy ruined all of the food on his ship, and Beerus will like spare a planet if you can make him a decent meal. I mean, the best cook would have to be from Part 4 JoJo's. See, people keep quoting that. I've seen Part 4. Am I forgetting something? Am I forgetting something? I don't think there's. I must be forgetting something. You just finished season 1 of Doctor Stone. I'm glad you liked it. Hear me out. Pikachu. Do you mean Pikachu? Pikachu. What's Pikachu cooking? This is not a situation where you're saying it's Pikachu. Sanjay, I mean the One Piece ingredients look amazing. I mean, technically there's a lot of, if you're just talking about the ingredients, there's good looking ingredients in pretty much every cooking anime, to be fair. Except, actually, you know what, there's Outcast Restaurant. Outcast Restaurant, the food looks fine. Dexter or Death Note, I guess Dexter. Dio makes donuts and hot dogs. I mean, I like hot dogs. I wouldn't say no to a good, like, Costco hot dog. I love Costco hot dogs. Is Soma the Food Wars guy? He is. The sugar guy from MHA, someone else picked him before. I mean, the thing is, he does mostly, like, baked goods, lots of sweets, which, okay, fair enough. I enjoy chocolate as much as the next guy. Can't eat that all the time. I'd get sick of that, man. He's not going to be my top choice. Adidas or Nike? I have Adidas. Do I think Sanji will find the All Blue? Yes. I think the girl that fed Zoro in the beginning, are you talking about Perona? The ghost girl from Thriller Bark? Are you talking about maybe, yeah, you're probably talking about Perona. She's probably decent. I want Senku's cooking. You want Senku's cooking. Are you sure? Actually, he might not. I think he might not be bad. Was Vegapunk design inspired by Albert Einstein? Possibly. There's a lot of similarities. I don't connect. I don't know 100%. Maybe. He's talking the tiny girl from episode 1-2 of. Tiny girl from episode 1 or 2. I feel like I'm definitely missing a comment. In the first 3 episodes. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the girl who brought, was it onigiri or like rice ball? The girl who brought rice balls to Zoro when he was chained up at the start of the series. Oh, okay, yes, got it. I mean, damn, that's a poll I was not expecting. But you guys can pick any I mean, interesting picks. I need it too. Wouldn't be my top choice, but yeah, fair enough. The guy at the start of Demon Slayer who saved Tanjiro, I think I remember his cooking. I don't remember being spectacular, though. Do I remember that ramen from Ponyo? Valid. Yes, Ponyo's a great movie. I think do I prefer that ramen or do I prefer like Ichiraku? If we're talking ramen, wouldn't I want Ichiraku's ramen? I think Ichiraku had a bigger serving, and I like big servings. I watched the first 6 episodes of 7 Deadly Sins. I like it so far. How bad does it fall off? I guess you're going to find out. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Not going to spoil it for you. You can decide for yourself if the fall off is too bad or too big. Let's all be honest. Luffy has the best cooking. Yeah, it's so good that no one else can cook like Luffy. Pokemon. I mean, someone else said, yeah, Pokemon are food. People do eat Pokemon. So, yeah, you could. There's some Pokemon I wonder how you would eat, though. Like, how are you eating a ghost? The boy's mom's cooking from Ponyo. I mean, again, housewife cooking or like just good old like fashioned home cooking, 10 on 10. I think Makima. I mean, I'm sure Makima could cook. I don't think I trust her to have her cooking. So Fablore, you are spamming my chat, so you are banned. You just come in and spam all that nonsense. You are gone. I think Makima would cook fairly well. Sanji. Yeah, a lot of people are picking Sanji. Perfectly valid pick. But if we're talking One Piece, I think Zeph also needs to be part of that conversation. I mean, like the food they give. You weren't talking about eating the Pokemon. You were talking about the food they give to the Pokemon. So are you talking like Poffins or like the little Pokemon food, the berries and stuff? Uh, interesting, interesting pick. Uh, I'm sure they'd be like nice snacks. What's the sentence of the day? I'm hungry. Give me food. Sanji, his food is canonically heals and gives you power. So here's the thing: it we have to define heals because you're not gonna have a gaping hole in your chest, eat Sanji's food, and you're healed. It restores stamina. So there's that, but it's not going to or it can even heal you on a mental emotional level. But it's not it doesn't heal in the restoring limbs, blunt damage kind of sense. Unless maybe you're Luffy or something. Who would you say the smartest character in all animes doesn't exist? That it simply does not exist. There is no smartest character in anime because there's a number of characters who know everything. Give me Chi-Chi. Again, a lot of people picking Chi-Chi as well. Perfectly sensible to me. I have zero stamina and I'm very mentally damaged, so still Sanji. I mean, that's rough, buddy. Hope you do better. And yeah, go for it. Pick Sanji. You're cooking. You're cooking. You're gonna eat. You want my cooking. I mean, I'm not bad. I'm not claiming to be like Sanji MasterChef level here. I can do like a pretty decent beef stroganoff, avocado chocolate mousse, chicken skillet. I can make some decent stuff. Give me Piccolo. You know what? Fair. Piccolo's a 10 on 10 dad. I'm sure he can cook fine. Sheena's cook from Angel Next Door. You're the second person to pick her. Fair enough. Some bentos are nice. The chef from JoJo's. Which one though? Are you talking from part 4? Thank you, Gabe, for the follow. Someone said Iroh for the tea, which is fair. If you just want a cup of tea, you don't want a huge meal, you don't want anything fancy, you just want a nice cup of tea, okay, Iroh's valid. Kizaru. I mean, are you talking about because of that instance in spoilers for Egghead Island when Kizaru went to get food for Luffy? I don't know if he cooked that. Hot take: Ace is better than Sabo. I mean, okay, it's based off nothing. I mean, there's not really any concrete evidence for either way, really. The hot guy, the guy from JoJo's, but I assume you're talking part 4 because a number of people have said the guy from part 4, so I'm just gonna assume that's what you mean. Thank you, Kays, for the follow. Favorite Gundam series? I guess I don't have a favorite Gundam series. If we're talking every mech series, maybe Big Bang Bravern. Sensu. So you just want a sensu. You know what? Sensu beans. I'm not sure how they taste, but okay. It's not really cooking. It's more like you just grow them in a pot and then just eat them. It's food. Just not much cooking. Sanji, I need to try the thing he made during Wano. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I was thinking the cake he made to pacify Big Mom, but sure, that works too. Mukoto 100%. His food just looks like the most. And also, you could do what Mukoto does, just replace dragon meat with your choice of chicken or lamb or whatever, and just follow the recipes he does because they work. They actually do work. The bacon and egg from Howl's Moving Castle. You're the second person to mention Howl's Moving Castle breakfast, so fair enough. So, a kind of cooking donuts. The thing is, I don't like fleshy donuts. I also don't I don't really like donuts that much in general, but I also don't want I don't want flesh donuts. Sanji or Food Wars? For me, I pick Sanji for several reasons. The clothes exploding is also one of those reasons. Yeah, the ramen from Ponyo. Yeah, a few people are picking that as well, so I get it. I get it. How could I finish R? I don't know what you're talking about. Was that? that was great too. The cake wasn't Anki. Him, he need. Oh, it wasn't only him. He needed help. So here's the thing. Sanji. But let's remember, I'm going to explain some stuff that happened on Whole Cake, so there are spoilers here. Let's not forget. The cake got ruined. Sanji immediately came up with the recipe and and pretty much led that process. Like, he came up with it on the spot and did most of the cooking, was definitely the leader of that process. It could not have been done without Sanji. Assuming that he had the time to do it by himself, he could have done it. What about the tiny guy from Big Mom's crew with the... Oh, yes. There is a member of Big Mom's crew, spoiler warning again for Whole Cake, who whatever he cuts turns to food. I'm not sure how good the food is. I assume it's at least decent. I would hope that it's pretty good, but I don't know how good. I don't think it's going to be like the peak thing. The dinner scene from Up Poppy Road. I don't know that one. I haven't seen that. Food tastes like the item he cut. So if he cuts like a stick, it tastes like a stick. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I would hope that that's not the case. Otherwise, everything's going to taste terrible. Pudding is definitely a good cook. I think she's probably pretty good. I just don't remember I don't think we ever see her actually cook. Sanji would be an amazing cook. Well, he is an amazing cook. I lose stamina really fast. So here's the thing. If you're losing stamina really fast, you probably want to do more than rely on Sanji's cooking because you'd probably get really fat, and that's not good for you. You probably want to work on that. It was mostly for survival. From Up on Poppy Hill. Sorry, my bad. I don't know Up on Poppy Hill, but thank you, WFZ, for the 5 roses. I appreciate that very much. And thank you for the heart as well. Toriko would be an awesome to try too. Yes, Toriko, 100%. I still need to watch that series. All the food is talk is making me hungry. That's the point. I made sure to eat before. I made sure to eat before this. My roommate was kind enough to give me a meal from Factor, which is a meal delivery service. I can't say I was particularly impressed. It was quite disappointing in my opinion. Belamir's a good cook too. I don't think we've had anyone else mention Belamir yet. What is the old man's name that surprised Sanji? We're talking about Zeph? Oh no, that's not Zeph. So you're talking of, I forgot his name, but someone just mentioned the cook from Water 7 who used the sea salt from the Aqua Laguna for cooking, right? The thing is, was he really that great of a chef, or was it mostly the salt, the pure salt from the Aqua Laguna? Because Sanji watched him cook, and he said, like, it seems like perfectly normal, like, standard stuff, and yet the flavor was out of this world as soon as he added the salt. So is he really that good, though? Ramen guy from Naruto, a lot of people picking him. I'm taking Soma every day of the week. I hope you are rich because you're going to be losing your clothes constantly. Pearl Jam from part 4. Oh, that was it. Pearl Jam. I might have to rewatch that part of JoJo's because apparently I just forgot it. Naruto's ramen. A lot of people are picking Naruto's ramen. What Big Mom kid do I think would be the best cook? Probably Pudding. Probably Pudding. I think that's evident. If I had to have cursed technique from JJK Boogie Woogie, the fake pork roast from Food Wars. Honestly, if my clothes won't explode, I will eat anything from Food Wars. I'll even try the peanut butter octopus thing. Whatever. The peanut butter squid. I'll try it. You doing this in Ramadan? Yeah, I'm not doing no Ramadan. Black squid ink pasta from JoJo's. I mean, I haven't tried squid ink pasta yet. I would try it. I would try it. So top left Dungeon Meshi. Fair enough. Which meal from Dungeon Meshi? Could Ego cook? I don't think so. From Blue Lock, I don't think so. Sakura rice cakes are amazing. Wait, Sakura from Naruto? Isn't she notoriously a terrible chef? Like, isn't everything she make terrible? Or did she get better? If you were in the One Piece world, would I date Sanji? No, I'm not really a romantic guy. I would say Buccarati, but you haven't watched part 5. It's true, I haven't seen part 5 yet. I will eventually. Uh, Hate the comments have no effect on you. Who decided that? I decided that. Uh, Sorry, I don't have my axe with me yet. If I could eat one devil fruit, I would not. I would not want one. I would do the same thing that the red hair pirates do and just not have a devil fruit. Komatsu cooking from Toriko. I still need to watch Toriko, but I'll say valid. Is there mochi in any anime? Wait, mochi. Was there mochi in Wait, I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, no, that was Dongos. I was thinking of Clan. I'm sure there's mochi in something. Do I have any pets? No, we do not have any pets here. What about onigiri? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure One Piece had onigiri in it. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we've seen onigiri in One Piece. Which onigiri are we talking about? Uh, oh yeah, no. Okay. Oh wait, katakuri. Yes, of course. Katakuri is literally made of mochi. So yeah. Campfire cooking in another world. Which meal from there though? Which meal? If you were to meet Escanor, which personality of him would I like to meet? Obviously, the sin of pride, the confident, jacked one. Nothing against the quiet, laid back one. I just he is him, you know. Is there mochi in the end? Senshi. Sen? Is that a typo? Did you mean Sanji and you wrote Senshi, or is that someone else? I think the best chef would be Sanji if I was a girl. Why does your gender have anything to do with who's a better cook? Will I ever play games like Red Dead 2? I play plenty of games, just not Red Dead 2 because it's not a science fiction, science fantasy game. If my channel explodes enough to where I can play any game I want, then okay. If I have a double fruit, I would like the light. I would like the light fruit. So you would want Pika's, the Pika Pika no Mi. Fair enough. It's a good fruit. What's the best marine devil fruit? I like Gravity, but maybe I'm just biased towards Fujitora. Sanji, perfectly valid. 2 people picking Sanji, perfectly valid. A lot of people picking him. Just got up to episode 30 of Hunter x Hunter. You proud? Sure, absolutely. You only have 118 episodes to go, or something like that. If Yamamoto's Bankai and Escanor's strongest attack were to clash, I'm not. What impact would it have? No idea. Couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. Like, it's just power scaling's not what I do. Just Sanji, but he's a simp. Okay, here's the thing. Does Sanji simp out too much? Yes. Does that have anything to do with him being an amazing cook? I would say that as long as he's focused on the cooking and my food is good, he can simp out all he wants. If I am fed, I am happy. Let him do his thing. Though I do wish they would tone down the simping, honestly. What is the top left? That is Dungeon Meshi. It was hard to fit because there's so many characters and it's not like one particular chef. There's usually multiple people involved. The Wagyu beef and rice from Campfire Cooking. Fair enough. Wagyu beef is fire, and I love rice. I eat a concerning amount of rice. Do I remember the lady that Sanji faced when he was in Lota? Yes, I do. I do remember her. Forgot her name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. She was really annoying, kind of loud and dramatic, and just like, yeah. I would not want her cooking. I mean, I'd probably eat her cooking. I just wouldn't want to watch her do her thing. I would want that one Marley that was a traitor. Wait, you would want to eat a person? Do we have a cannibal in chat? I want to try Brock's cooking. You know what? Valid. Everything he makes is good. There's that one episode from Team Rocket, and one episode where he cooked for Team Rocket using their scraps, and it turned out amazing. So he can use anything. Alice's chemical foods from Food Wars. Okay, the science user. Yeah. Interesting pick. I mean, it looked good. It did look good. Didn't have as much passion behind it, but you know what? I'm about the end result. If it tastes good, I'm happy. SpongeBob's so like a Krabby Patty. I mean, I'd try a Krabby Patty. Sure, why not? That's like our childhood right there. I love Akainu and Akaza's cooking. Yeah, you just like donuts, don't you? You just like donuts. Just say it. Zeffirino is the best cook in One Piece because he taught Sanji. So here's the thing. Obviously, Zeph is a brilliant cook. There's no taking away that fact. He's a brilliant cook. But has Sanji surpassed Zeph? I don't think there's a way to say that. Like, I don't know there's a way to confirm that. At this stage, I don't know if we could confirm it. Because we never really see, like, there's no way to compare it at this stage. Maybe, like, at the end of the series, well, like, Sanji will go back to the Baratier and we'll have a cook-off or something. Thoughts on French toast? I love French toast. French toast with using challah bread, by the way. If you have not tried it, you will love me after this. French toast, use challah bread. You'll thank me later. It's really because both Sanji and the MC of Food Wars are really good. I mean, yes, there's a lot of MCs. So there's a lot of characters who are really good. Pasta from Greed Island in Hunter x Hunter. I mean, okay. That's a unique pick. I guess you just really like pasta. Who would win, Luffy or Kainu? I mean, Luffy can't cook. Kainu makes donuts. I guess if we're counting a Kainu's donut making skill, the thing is his donuts are going to be burnt. Any donuts that a Kainu makes are going to be really burnt. But Luffy's food is just straight up unedible. So I think a Kainu wins by default. I would either like Meliodas or Bond's cooking. Why would you want Meliodas' cooking? Because that's like also awful. Like unless you want to be sick. Senshi or Sunny or Sanji in the dungeon who's cooking you eating? Senshi, Sanji, or Dungeon Meshi. I would choose Sanji. I would add Shiro Emiya to the list. I mean, okay. I don't know if I mean, you could. They're not going to be at the top of my list personally. You can have any favorite you want. Does it show if I get a member on the stream? I don't know. I mean, if you buy like a YouTube membership, I don't actually know. I know it'll show in the comment sections. Like I know if you subscribe to the YouTube membership, you definitely see it in the comments of videos, but I don't know if it pops up on the chat. Because I only have one YouTube member right now. I'm being frank. Like, I only have one YouTube member right now. So, I don't know. If you want to, you can find out. Like, I'm not going to tell you have to, pay to find out. I don't know. Or you could Google it. Are you saying that a Kainu can make donuts called Ace? I'm saying that he technically did. It's just those donuts are a little bit too crispy, in my opinion. Meliodas' cooking is bad, but it's known to smell amazing. I mean, if you just want cooking to smell good, but it's like toxic to eat, okay. That seems like really annoying because then you just end up hungry and you can't eat it or you get sick. So it's a lose-lose. Isn't Yor a bad cook? Do you just want want to see Yor cooking? Is that it? Bond is Bond is canonically a very good cook. Like, we see that at the start of the series. He's a very good cook. What about Alice's chaotic friend who was an expert in seafood? Are we talking Food Wars? I mean, thank you for the heart, Ben. I appreciate that. I would eat, like, anything from Food Wars is good by my standard. I'll take all of it. Would I rather have Sanji's personality or... I would rather have neither of those personalities. I'd rather have my own personality. Those are both awful. But Sanji over Meliodas easily. Thoughts on the Kung Fu Panda movies? I've only seen the first two. I haven't seen past that, so sorry to disappoint you on that front. I like the first two. Hachan or the Starfish from One Piece are good cooks. The Starfish? The Starfish? Do you mean Hachi? Because Hachi's a good cook. Wait. Oh, yeah, he is a good cook. Yes, he is. I remember now. I still prefer Hachi, though. Would I rather have Zoro or Sanji's skills? Sanji's, easily. Did I watch Frozen 1 and 2? No, I only saw the first one. Did not see the second. Charmy's the greatest cook? She's a good cook. Also, like, you could also argue that she isn't because she's using her magic to basically do the cooking for her. Like, her summons are doing the cooking. You could say it's her magic, therefore it counts as her cooking, if you want to make that technical argument. Would I let Ace cook for me? I mean, Ace is, spoiler warning for Marineford, just in case, because I don't think Ace is doing any cooking for anybody. He's getting cooked. Derek Escanor, do I think Bon, the Sin of Greed, and Garo, the Hero Hunter, look the same? No. No, I don't. What do I predict the One Piece is? I don't have a prediction because every idea I've heard of what the One Piece is has been debunked. So I don't have a good answer. And I'm not going to pull something out of my butt just to pretend like I know, because I don't. One Piece or Dragon Ball Z One Piece. Akaza is the best cook. Akaza? Why Akaza? Have I seen the Monogatari series? I dropped it immediately. I could not do it. Why you gotta be so savage about Ace? It's fun. It's fun. Also, being a savage, drives views, gets responses. I can't be too serious all the time. I gotta be, funny sometimes. Food Wars MC, he literally made the judges break the rules because of how good the food smelled. So I know what you're talking about. The thing is, again, exploding clothes. I could make an argument for in series that he's not even the best cook in Food Wars, but he is a good cook. He's a valid pick. He might end up making you the peanut butter squid, though. The Cabbage Man from the Cabbage Man. So you're just going to eat straight cabbage. He's not even cooking. He's just like, here's a cabbage. I mean, okay, if that's your thing, if you just want to bite into some fresh cabbage, cool. Could Potato Sin Derek beat Skinny Escanor? What are you even... What was that sentence? Why won't you just put a girl on, please? No. If you were an anime character, who would I want to be? I wouldn't want to be anyone else. I have no desire to be anyone but me. Should I watch AOT or JJK for your next? I would say JJK because it's ongoing, it's a short series, and it's doing good right now. So there's actively content coming out, so it gives you something to be excited for. And that way, if you catch up and you want more content, there will be more content. Robin, when making a sandwich, what about Robin making a sandwich? Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. Or actually, pancakes. I think One Piece is the One Piece, fair enough. Pokemon is the greatest anime of all time, and you're not right to understand that. I would disagree. Who was the girl at the Hunter test that was mad at everyone, mad about everyone's pork? Mad at yes. You're talking about the Gourmet Hunters. The Gourmet Hunters. The large man and the short girl with the blue hair, or bluish green, whatever. They're gourmet hunters, so they know food. I don't think we ever see them cook, though. If One Piece is the One Piece, that means Luffy is the Luffy, yes. Do you remember any food from Avatar? Yeah, I'm sure I do. If you want to get specific, I'll probably remember. Me versus every anime cook? I mean, the thing is, their food is in fiction, therefore you cannot eat it. So my food will be the only food you could actually try, so I win by default. As long as I don't kill you. Do I think the One Piece is a treasure or something sentimental? I think it's neither. I mean, I don't think it's... depends on how you define treasure, but I don't think it's sentimental. I think it's literally I think it's an object, an actual tangible object that's not inherently focused on financial worth. Thoughts on brownies? I like brownies. I mean, we're talking real brownies, right? We're not talking special brownies. We're talking regular brownies because I love a good brownie. I'm a normal guy, but he probably still cooks good. Yeah, I mean, I cook reasonably well. Like, I'm not a master chef, but like, I can make some decent stuff. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have the best pizza. So someone already disproved that. The Goofy movie. The Goofy movie has the best pizza. I will not hear otherwise. The Goofy movie wins on pizza. One of the ancient weapons. What about one of the ancient weapons? I do not think that the One Piece is one of the ancient weapons. I personally don't. Ken Kaneki, what can I wait? Does Ken cook? Does Ken Kaneki actually cook? I don't remember that part. I refuse to believe it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the foundation of which all other animation pizza is built. So you have not seen the Goofy movie then? You have you have not seen the Goofy movie. I would put it on screen for you if I physically could. Uh, Go honestly, the movie still holds up. By the way, the movie still holds up. You could go watch it today. It's good. Alfred Pennyworth, the best cook. Who's Alfred Pennyworth? Krusty Krab pizza. It's not Krusty Krab pizza is not beating Goofy movie pizza. I'm sorry. I don't think I have seen better pizza in existence that goes near the Goofy movie. It was just a fantastic poll. Robin, Batman's sidekick, has said to perfected the sandwich. Has he made okay? Has he mastered the everything sandwich? The true everything sandwich? If you could, would I eat a Sea King? Yes, absolutely. 100%. I'd eat a Sea King. Might take me a while because that's a lot of food. Have I seen how much they love the pizza? Okay. Okay. So they really love that pizza. Cool. Good to know. We are going off of how good the pizza looks. Or the whatever variables we have, like the cooking process, whatever. I am sticking to the Goofy movie pizza. Have I seen a Restaurant in Another World? I have. It's a bit vague in my mind, but yes, I have seen it. Outcast Restaurant. The food seems good, but if we're comparing Outcast Restaurant to the other peak cooking animes, it's mid at best. I think Sui from Campfire Cooking is the best cook. Sui only knows how to follow instructions. If they're just left alone, they can't really cook anything. I would eat the butler's food from Dr. Stone. Valid. You're not the only person to pick her. Valid pick. The One Piece is the enemies we slayed along the way. Except they don't really actively kill people. Yes, like some fodder soldiers have died in the process, but like they don't go out of their way to kill people. Sanji's cake from Whole Cake Island. Yes. I brought up that exact argument earlier when we were talking about Sanji's cooking. That is a fantastic pick. I don't have cake often, but I would like to have that one. Alfred is Batman's butler. I mean, I like do we see Alfred cook much? I'm sure we have. I just don't remember. But I'm sure he knows how to cook, 100%. You don't do that for average pizza? Okay. So, again, you can evaluate that. Then if we're going off of characters' reactions to the food, then Food Wars wins by default. If we are going off of just reactions to characters eating food, then regardless of what you say, Food Wars is going to take it. Because every single scene when someone eats something, it's like the most over-dramatic like explosion of emotion and literal explosion of their clothes. Like, you don't see that happen anywhere else. So you got to do more than just say, oh, their reaction is more intense than normal. Sanji easily the best. I think he's definitely up there. I think there's characters that could be in contention. The Turtles fought full-scale conflicts and protected that pizza untouched box. Okay. So if we're talking about how far people will go for that food, are we going to talk about like how Big Mom literally like hunted down her own family and children and citizens just to get that cake? Like she just desperately, more than anything in existence, wanted that cake. So like, again, you can't just go off of characters' reactions. Any of the sandwich from Scooby-Doo. Oh my god. Okay. That is the first time someone actually mentioned the sandwiches from Scooby-Doo. The only thing is, you would need to unhinge your jaw and be able to extend it by like 10 feet to eat those sandwiches, or just like somehow compress it to the point, like take like, I don't know, 20 slices of bread and squish it down to where you could bite it. And let me tell you, if you eat that much volume of food and then it expands in your stomach, oh my god, dude, you're gonna your stomach's gonna explode. You're gonna die. Do I think the One Piece is something that will help in the final battle? I think it will either be some sort of tool or reveal some piece of information. One Piece that the Krabby Patty is the best burger. I mean, I'm trying to think of a burger. Like I mean, it's not the best looking burger. It just looks like a regular burger. I'm sure it's good though. Cake isn't that good. Pizza is way better. I think the Turtles would obviously. So again, you're just pulling up subjective claims to Lily. You're just desperately clinging to this perspective and trying to deny anything that goes against it. If you love that pizza so much, fine, but your arguments are not holding up. You're just making stuff up because canonically the Turtles love pizza, and now you're just dismissing everything else. You're not consistent with your arguments. Just if you love it, it's okay. I want to try Zeph and Sanji's soup. I do love a good soup. Soma and the chef from JoJo's has the best cooking ever. I can canonically prove that Soma is not, because spoiler warning if you've seen the end of Food Wars, he's not the best cook in Food Wars. Can I go a little up and see my text I sent earlier about TMNT pizza? I'm reading it right there. Like I said, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza is just fast food from the show. It's okay. It's not all that good, even if it's pizza and they're turtles and we're humans. Okay, so it's just regular fast food pizza. Then it doesn't compete with Goofy pizza. I'm standing on that. I'm dying on that hill. It is a hill I will die on. Goofy pizza is the best pizza. Is Erina better than Soma? If we're going off of results, if we're going off of canon results in the series, then yes. Charmy from Black Clover, she can make anything. I have some technical arguments against Charmy, but it depends how we approach that. Thank you, Raya, for the follow there. The Turtles hate is real, bro. I don't hate the Ninja Turtles. I'm saying Goofy pizza is better. What food anime would I want to teleport in? Campfire cooking. Because Dungeon Meshi, while the food is good, you're constantly in a state of danger, kind of disadvantage. Food Wars, clothes are constantly exploding. So, that seems really expensive. We all saying Sanji? No, actually, we are getting quite a good, diverse amount of answers here. How about the hot dog burger burrito pizza combo? From where? Because I like hot dog. I do like all of those things. Maybe not all those things in one food. I would want mash to cook for me. Mash. So you want cream puffs. You know what? No one has said that yet. I'll give it to you because no one has said the cream puffs yet. So I'll give you some points. What should I watch after I finish One Piece? Well, you can watch Dungeon Meshi. You're probably hungry after this conversation. SpongeBob is a cook. Indeed, he is. Fry Cook, still a cook. So Erina is the best in the verse, or is there somebody else? If we're going off of the end of the series, then Erina is probably the best. You think One Piece is too long? I do not. I'm quite happy to keep seeing more episodes. My dog fried up Your dog is fried up by Sanji. I don't think we've ever seen Sanji cook a dog. I hope your day is going well. It's been busy, but I'm not mad at it. Moon Peaches from Avatar? Okay. Again, I don't think that's cooking. It's just a peach. I mean, a peach, it's food. It's just not cooking. That one girl that cooks for Sanji's brother seems like a good... So talking about Reiju? Are we talking... Oh, wait. No, not Reiju. Oh, I know who you're talking about. No, I know. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I got it. It looked good, but I don't know how. Yeah. Interesting poll though. That really came out of left field. I wasn't expecting that. Or bite the devil fruits. I don't care which one. What are you talking about? The ramen looks so fire in Naruto. Yeah, the ramen does look good in Naruto. Is Sweetness and Lightning a 10? I don't know what that is. Actually, you just reminded me of something. Completely off topic for 5 seconds. I did start Blue Box. I did start Blue Box because you guys told me to. I'm loving it so far. Just back on subject. Why am I ignoring you? I am not. I am following two chats. One has with a combined total of like 35 people. So like not a crazy amount, but I just can't get to every single comment. I wouldn't pick Sanji because I'd be scared that he would get mad if I did something wrong with my food. So just don't waste your food. Sanji will not get mad at you as long as you do not waste food. That's his main thing. He doesn't like to waste things. Regular show, every meat burrito, regular show. I don't know if I've watched the regular show. I thought you don't take recommendations. I am watching. Here's the thing. I wasn't watching that many romance series, and I was watching the only romance series I had in my rotation was The Invisible Man and His Soon-to-Be Wife, and I was up to date on it, and I was in the mood for something cozy because most of the shows I'm watching right now are action series. I'm like, you know what? I'm craving something cozy. I'm like, okay, I'll try Blue Box. It's really good so far. Tonio isn't just a good cook, it's beyond healthy. Tonio. I don't think I know who Tonio is. Jim Bros Burritos from Regular Show. Don't think I've seen Regular Show. The Perfect Sandwich from Adventure Time. I have not seen The Perfect Sandwich. I feel like I may have seen a clip of it, maybe. I don't really watch Adventure Time either. What about food from a lot of people? Okay, suddenly we're getting a huge lineup of Regular Show. So I might have to do a quick Google search or something. Oh, Tony from Part 4 JoJo's. I need to look that up as well because I've seen Part 4. I just forgot about that. I would want that one Marlian. Oh, a Marlian. Oh, I got it. You want the guy, the Marlian who came to Paradise Island to... I know who you're talking about. I got it. Took me a second, but I remember who that is. Okay. All right. Fair. He does make pretty like high-end stuff. How many devil fruits could Blackbeard eat in 60 seconds? He technically probably couldn't eat any more. He could probably absorb them. He just wouldn't be able to physically eat them. Please watch more than A Married Couple But Not Lovers. Already did. Tonio Trussardi, best cook in anime. Tonio from JoJo. I have to see this. I have to go back and rewatch this scene or something because I'm missing something. Who do I prefer more, Shanks to Mihawk? Shanks, because Mihawk barely does anything at this stage. Any food from Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. The thing is, am I eating the food off the floor or am I like gonna get crushed by a giant sandwich? Have I ever played Among Us? Yes, I have. Have I seen SAO? Yes, I have. Can't say I was a huge fan of it, though. Dropped it pretty quickly. Would you eat the Cabbage Man's... Sure, I'd eat cabbage. I'll throw it in I'll make something with the cabbage. I love food. Same here. That's why we're doing this entire stream. Opinion on Married Couple? It's decent. Better than average, but not my favorite. Too immature, but still fun. My device is about to die. I can't get a charger. That's perfectly fine, Lily. Like, I'm not... How long am I going to be live? I'm not going to be live much longer, to be honest. I'm going to end the stream when my roommate gets home or when my phone dies, whichever happens first. But I figured I'd be live as long as I could. We've already been live for an hour and a half, so like I'm happy I was here. Do I like sardines? Can't say I like sardines much. Favorite food? Everything. Oh, okay, clearly not sardines. But I'm not picky. Like, I will eat most things. I love shawarma. Okay, shawarma. I love shawarma. Absolutely. Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Okay. I think that's the first time someone's mentioned Kronk. He can cook. I'm pretty sure we've seen him cook. Hot take, lettuce is better than cabbage. I like lettuce more than cabbage. I prefer lettuce. I don't think that's a hot take. Do I think of course water's a liquid. Is Tatsu from The Way of the House Husband valid? I have not seen it yet. So I'll let you know. It is somewhere on my list. Have I tried Shelby Shawarma? I have no idea what that is. Do I like gyro? Are we talking about the character gyro, or are we talking about Oh no, I know what gyro. No, I know what that is. I know what gyro. No, I got it. I got it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Was it gyro or gyro? Either way, I think it was gyro. Yes, I like it, 100%. I've had it at there's a place near me that makes it. It's pretty decent. What's my opinion on kebabs? I mean, I've actually had a live stream at my cousin's place where I made kebabs multiple times. Uh, they're good in a pinch. Not my favorite thing, just because they're usually not that filling, but they're a nice snack. They're a nice snack. A death sandwich from the death sandwich. I'm not sure if I want a death sandwich. Sounds like it's gonna kill me. Gyro better than shawarma and kebabs. I would say definitely better than kebabs. It would depend on the shawarma. I think it can be. It can be. What if all the people on screen worked together and made the ultimate dish? That would be a very big dish that I would love to be there for. Have I tried kebab? Yes, I've made kebabs on stream before. Which Pokemon would I eat? If I'm being completely frank with you, all of them. Any of them. I don't care how cute they are. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how questionable their body composition is. I would try them. Unless they're except for maybe I don't know, literal garbage. Chicken drumsticks from Tom and Jerry. I mean, I do like chicken drumsticks. The food in Tom and Jerry never really amazed me, but it's Tom and Jerry. That's not the point. But I like chicken drumsticks. Kebab? I don't know what kebab is. Kebeh? I don't know it. Milk tank? I'd eat milk tank. I mean, make a steak out of it. Only if you eat the death sandwich the wrong way. So if you eat the sandwich the wrong way, you die. Good to know. What if all the people already read that one? Is Brock a good cook? Yes, Brock is canonically a good cook. He is canonically a good cook. He cooks for the entire... We've seen him cook with scraps. The Pokemon love his food. The other cast love his food. The antagonist, Team Rocket, loves his food. Would I eat Toru Amuro? I don't know who Toru Amuro is. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Not familiar with that name. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Since when do I have I've had a roommate this entire time. I've just changed my roommates. I just have different roommates now. But I've had roommates for the last... Okay, no, not this entire time. For the last year. Is Mash a decent cook? He makes cream puffs. So, if you want cream puffs, then yes. Would I eat Chopper? Yes. Being honest, yeah, he's a reindeer. I would eat reindeer. I mostly eat Hot Pockets every day for breakfast. That sounds awful. I eat breakfast Hot Pockets and milk for lunch, pepperoni Hot Pockets. Wow. No, that is not good. Your nutrition is medically concerning. If Sanji cooked a human, I don't think Sanji ever would cook a human, to be honest. I know you're saying what if, but I really don't. I can't envision a situation where Sanji would actually cook somebody, like a person. I'll rate Cowboy Bebop. I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop. And would I try Morris food? I don't know who Morris is. You're naming characters, I just don't know who that is. Man, you guys are wild. Some of you guys are wild. Maybe we'll have to, you know what, when I go to my cousin's place, maybe we'll do more cooking streams. Possibly. I don't know yet. Maybe. No promises. Because I'm going back to my cousin's on Tuesday. Sanji and it's not close. I would actually argue otherwise. So, is Sanji one of the best cooks in his verse? Okay. I can confidently give you that. The thing is, my only argument would be, we cannot prove if Sanji has surpassed Zeph. That'd be my only argument. Kubo did Shinji dirty, right? He was hype when he introduced it. No, I'm fine with him killing off characters at any point, or I'm fine with it. Have I seen Made in Abyss Rico cooking? I have not. I've only seen the first episode. I haven't gone to any cooking stuff yet. Would I have Zoro's sense of direction for 1 million for I assuming $1 million? Yes. Yes, I would. I would take having no sense of direction for $1 million. I want to see you make homemade hot pockets and milk. That sounds no. I'm not going to be doing that. I make well, I'd probably do my own version and make something better than like. Yeah, I'm just no. Big Mom would be a good cook if she used her devil fruit. So basically, just what put her soul into food and then made it like a living thing. I don't think that would work. I mean, I don't think that would make it a good. I don't think that'd make it tasty. She would just make a living sandwich. I'd go Sanji just based off of how his food rejuvenates you more than just filling you up. I mean, valid take. Again, I'm in support of picking Sanji. Many people are picking Sanji for a good reason. I just can't say with hard evidence that he is the best there is. I think he's very good. Would I try Kogoro? Who's Kogoro? It would be Peak. What would be Peak? No, it'd be weird. It'd just be a living sandwich. Remy from Ratatouille? I mean, I'd like to try Ratatouille food, 100%. I would try it. I don't care if it's a rat cooking. The Sunday from Hey Arnold. So I have seen Hey Arnold, but I don't know if I remember the Sunday from it. I don't remember if I remember that. I feel like the Food War guy has better tasting food over Sanji. So, like, here's the thing. The reason that the food seems like it tastes better in Food Wars is because the show is about food. So, like, the focus on how beautiful and, like, and stunning and dramatic the reaction is when you're eating the food. It's a series about food. It's got to be all about it. So there's going to be more emphasis on that. If One Piece was like, one chef, and it was just a cooking anime, it would be a different story. Imagine eating your sandwich and it would just be screaming. I mean, the closest thing to that I could picture is trying to eat in a loud restaurant and there's a kid behind me screaming as I'm just trying to eat in peace. Sounds really annoying. Iroh doesn't really cook, he makes tea. And you know what? I think being able to brew a delicious cup of tea, perfectly fine. If you just want a nice cup of tea, I'll take it. Imagine having Mahiru cook for you every day. I mean, I cook with my roommate now, and that's pretty pleasant. So, like, I'm not sure how I'd feel having someone cook for me every day. Ramen Shop Naruto, a lot of people are taking that. Perfectly valid. Ramen is awesome. The Sunday is from Eating Competition episode. I just don't remember that episode. I watched Hey Arnold a long time ago, so I'm not going to remember all the content. The grandma from Dandadan, I've seen her cook. I know I dropped the series, but I think I've seen her cook. It was what? Was a hot pot? I think she made a hot pot. I mean, I do love a good hot pot. Everything from Chowder. I dropped that show. I mean, I've only seen like a few episodes. Chi-Chi, a lot of people picked Chi-Chi earlier today as well. Fair enough. Like housewife cooking or even just like mom cooking is usually fire. Thoughts on Kid Buu? He's a total menace who will destroy everything and then destroy it again. Meliodas? Yeah, no sane person is taking Meliodas. Come on. What if a shrimp really fried your rice? Do I think it'd be good? So here's the thing. Let's say a shrimp had the mental capacity to actually do that and knew the protocol for how to cook rice. They wouldn't have the physical strength to physically do it. So no. Zuko's uncle. So Iroh's already been named multiple times, but Iroh just makes tea. I don't think we've ever seen Iroh make a dish. Do I think dino meat would taste good? I would certainly like to find out. I'm not saying let's make Jurassic Park and bring dinosaurs back to life so we could eat them, because I've watched Jurassic Park. It's a bad idea. But would I be curious? Yes. Barto's grandma would be a great cook. Why Barto's grandma? I love watching anime movies cook, like Ponyo or yeah. Honestly, I just love watching cooking anime. Even, or even just anime that have a cooking scene, whatever. Like I'm in. I love those moments. If I like chicken nuggets, yes, then you gotta sing along. I don't know the lyrics to that song, or I don't know the tune, so I don't know. I have not seen 86. Best cook in Avatar? Who who is the best cook in Avatar? Um, yeah, who is the best actual cook in Avatar? Because I can't say Iroh. Iroh just makes tea. It's not gonna be Aang. It's not gonna be any of the animals. Who was the best cook in Avatar? Sokka? I mean, was it Sokka? I mean, Sokka makes the most sense to me. Or Katara? Could Katara? I forget. Can Katara cook? This isn't a detail that I particularly focused on the last time I watched it. Favorite hot dog topping? Uh, I don't really put much on my hot dog, to be honest. I don't really like a lot of stuff on my hot dogs. I usually just have it like pretty close to plain. And if there's something on my hot dog, I'll be like, okay, I'll eat it anyway. What do these Okay, what the blank do these boys have a plan? I am so confused. What are you talking about? That's why I had to actually think about it. Food isn't shown in the yeah. I don't think food is shown often in Avatar. I really don't. How Dutch? Oh, you're talking to Dutch. Okay. What about the blind green Earth girl from Avatar? You're talking about Toph? I don't think. Do we? I don't think we really see Toph. Oh, my roommate's home. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Oh, never mind. Thought he was home. He's not. We're good. We're fine. I have cream cheese on my long. Okay, you're just trying to be gross. We need money. I mean, I don't have any money for you, dude. Oh, never mind. He's home. Okay, guys. It was nice being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. See you guys after. Had a great time. And join the Discord. Follow on Twitch. Hopping off. See you guys. Boom.